What would you do to honor a loved one who has been on the path to cancer recovery? Follow BYU Weekly reporter Ashley Moser as she looks at BYU students going the distance in this year's Rexley Run.
Student volunteers at the BYU Cancer Research Center are putting their studies aside to prep for the 17th annual Rexley Run. With more than 1,200 runners already registered, the running committee can use as much help as it can get to make sure these runners receive numbered bibs and t-shirts. It's Jason Thompson's first year to volunteer and says that participating in other runs has encouraged him to help out with this one.
It's for a great cause. It honors Rex Lee, who is the president of BYU, and all the money and proceeds go towards the Cancer Research Center to help find a cure for cancer.
He says that many runners sign up to honor a loved one who has struggled with cancer or who has survived this life-changing disease. Each is given the satisfaction of funding future cancer research and also gets to take home their final race time by using running chips provided to them before the race.
The way the chip works is people strap it with these zip ties to their shoelace, and when they cross the starting line, it registers over like kind of like a magnetic map. As soon as you cross the starting line, it begins, and when you cross the finish line, it ends. And so it's all done electronically and on the computer.
And whether or not you decide to run or walk with these chips, your heart won't start pumping until you hear 5K runners followed a path that started just south of the Lavelle Edwards Stadium, while 10K runners started 10 minutes later by Brick Oven. 5Kers circled BYU's campus, passing the baseball stadium, the BYU Broadcasting Building, and also the Creamery on 9th. 10K runners had a bit more mileage with a path that spanned as far as the Provo Temple down to Memorial Park in South Provo, along the way getting support from volunteers throughout the route.
It was great. They got more enthusiastic towards the end, which was much needed. So it was good. Just even families sitting along the line of along the road. There's a family giving high fives on the way in.
As you ran, you could see other people that were, struggling, and so you cheer them along and walk with them or run with them and learn about their histories and their families, who they're running for that has cancer too.
When the runners reach the finish line, this mat here records their running time and sends that information to a database. Initially, the results are announced at the medal ceremony, but then posted online.
The Crowther family from Provo ran for their grandmother who lost her battle to lung cancer a year ago. Her picture on the back of their shirts served as their way of celebrating her life. They say she would have been proud of them, especially because they were able to win.
I got first, third.
I got third in the women's.
Third in my age group.
Third in my division.
An overall 10K winner, Emerson Powell, had his own interesting story about when he decided to enter.
I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. I ended up signing up this morning, but I'm really glad I did. Had a great experience. I love the cause. I don't know, when you're going through the race, going through that pain, you kind of think about how the people that have cancer are living with pain every single day. And I was kind of like thinking about that coming in. I was just like, wow, if I can only take this for 34 minutes or something, what it must be like to live your days through all that pain and these treatments. So it's good to remember, even if it's only like a small way.
And this small way was a big deal for everyone whose goal is to help modern science get one step closer to finding a cure for cancer. The agony of defeat turned into victory for those who came from all walks of life. Ashley Moser, BYU Weekly.